Guys, I'm here to let y'all know it's almost inevitable. When you are losing fat, when you are gaining muscle, you are going to get ridiculed. And this is a weird thing to say. It's a wild thing to say because you're like, damn, this is a very positive thing that I'm doing, which it is. It's an extremely positive thing that you're doing, but you're still going to get ridiculed. And I just want you guys to know that you shouldn't let that knock you off. You should not let ridicule knock you off your fitness journey, because Lord knows, Lord only knows how many people quit before they reach their goal. I'm willing to bet you somebody somewhere, multiple people out there could have been in elite shape, whether it was man or women. You know, a man out there could have been jacked, could have been lean. A woman out there could have been sexy, curvy. But never happened. All because her hating ass family members, unfortunately, you know, I always have to say that because sometimes it's your own people. It be your own people a lot of times, unfortunately. Whether it was because of friends and they really weren't friends, or people that they work with or acquaintances. They could have gone to great lengths, to great levels, if they didn't listen to that BS, because all that is those people projecting their own insecurities and their own failures. This is Tarik Talks. If you guys feel like I'm a good fit and you need some help with your fitness, or you got some relationship problems or questions, or some female-male interdynamic questions, click the link to book a call with me. But you guys have to know that these folks are projecting their insecurities on you. They are projecting what they couldn't do. They see that you actually did it. They see you actually lost fat and gained muscle, if you're a guy, mainly. Of course, my ladies too. My ladies, if you're watching this, yes, gaining muscle, of course, and for a woman's standard, okay, is extremely important too, because if you just lose weight, you're gonna look flat, right? A lot of my ladies, I'm gonna say this real quick. A lot of my ladies think that losing weight is, you know, just flat out losing weight and running on a treadmill for 2 hours like a maniac every single day. No, that's going to leave you flat. Okay. Yes, there is some weightlifting involved for you guys too. But anyway, you managed to shed fat and keep your muscle and you look great. And they're looking at you and they're like, wow. In their head, they're thinking, damn, he actually did it. He actually did it, because most people, the vast majority, and so they say 70% of Americans are obese. Completely agree with that. Okay, at some point in this person's life, they try to quote unquote diet, quote unquote. And when I say diet, let me translate what I mean by that. When I say diet for them, it means eating a salad for like lunch and then being like, fuck it, and then eating a burger for dinner, because they just couldn't hack it all in one day. This happened all in one day. And that was their quote unquote diet. And when you ask them, they will swear up and down that they tried everything. I hear this so much. I tried everything. I tried all of these diets and blah, blah, blah. Then you pan the camera to the next scene, and this person is stuffing their face with a whole fucking cake. Okay? So when they see that you did it, man, oh man, their insecurities start flaring. Their insecurities and what they're going through and their own failures start shining through. And it's happened to the best of us, right? Happened to me, probably happened to you, where you wanted to do something and you really couldn't at the time, and you saw somebody else do it and you're like, dang, that's not fair. And you just start getting envious and ridicule that person for no reason. It's kind of like the most perfect example that I can think of are pro athletes. You know, I follow Floyd Mayweather on my Instagram. The amount of hate comments that I see from just losers that no one even knows, right? No one even cares about. No one knows their name, is astonishing. Under this man, whether you like it or not, what's his record? 51-0 or 50-0? Meaning he has 50 wins or 51, correct me if I'm wrong, and 0 losses. Now, I don't want to get in arguments if, oh, but this fight with this person, he really lost, and I don't give a fuck. The judges thought he won, okay? So, you know, and then LeBron James, like, oh, LeBron isn't that good. And this is coming from a guy who literally watches all of LeBron's games. So he derides LeBron, whether he likes it or not, and is 60 pounds overweight, talking about LeBron isn't even a good basketball player. You know, these are the type of people that have the most ridicule. And when you think about that, you should remind yourself of that. Like, I'm losing weight, and this person is really and truly mad at me. But in all honesty, he's not mad at you. He's mad at himself first, or herself. And that anger at that person is projected onto you. So that's why they talk shit. You know, some folks might be like, oh, you're not even, they might be like, oh, you're not even that big, or on the opposite spectrum, you're on steroids. Or you're going to hear shit like, you're losing too much weight. Dang, you got real skinny. Are you okay? They'll say it in that type of way. Like, they'll say you got skinny, but they'll have an undertone of, are you okay? Like, of course, never been better, because they're so used to seeing themselves big and everybody else big as fuck that when you start losing weight, they're gonna start saying things like, oh, are you sick, or are you okay, or you're losing too much weight, when in all reality, you are reaching your healthy level. And you look great too, by the way. And the funny thing is, when you keep getting better, when you keep improving, and they see that their little jabs and their little ridicule or smart comments didn't get to you, now it's gonna flip. Now they're gonna start asking you for advice. They're gonna ask you what you eat. They're gonna ask you, so what's your diet? Like, dang, why are you asking me all of a sudden? I thought I was losing too much weight, or I thought I was doing too much, or I thought I was eating too healthy. And that's I would say one of the most annoying things that you need to look out for and not pay attention to is the food policing. These out of shape people have the most to say about somebody's diet, right? And someone might be watching this video and they've probably never seen any of my videos before, and they're thinking, oh, why don't you just let people be? If they want to be fat, let them, or if they will eat what they want to eat. That's crazy, because they don't let you eat what you want to eat, right? They always have something to say when you come in with some food that's not a cheeseburger, when you come in with some food that's not a honey bun or a cake. They always have something to say about that. They're always going to say, oh, that's it? That's all you're eating? Or, oh, you must be on a diet. That was one of my pet peeves when I was initially doing this shit. Oh, you must be on a diet. Like, they say it in a tone of, oh, you're on this little health fad and you're probably not going to keep up with it. But when they see you stay with it, when they see you be consistent, now they start to be like, oh, shoot, Joe Schmo's really sticking to the diet. Like, he's really doing it. And that stirs up that sort of, that envy. It stirs up that sort of, a lot of people have said that it holds the mirror to their face. Like, dang, if this person is doing it, and all of this, guys, is happening subconsciously. They might not even be aware. They might not even be fully aware of why they feel like this towards you. Subconsciously, what's happening is that they know that they tried to do this and they failed miserably in the past, but they see you do it and it's making them feel like a failure. This is subconsciously what's going on. Now, this isn't everybody, guys. This is, let me make this loud and clear. This isn't every single person, but it's a lot of people. Okay? It's a lot of people are gonna celebrate. They're gonna be like, dang, you look good, man. You trimmed down, you looking fit, looking athletic. You know, your physique changed. You lost weight in the face, you lost weight you know, in your stomach area. You're gonna look clean, you're gonna look great. But that's what it is. Now you're elevating past the average. You're elevating past the average person, because just by you being in shape, now you're ascending above average. And that's how easy it is nowadays. Not to sound vain and arrogant, which is not what I'm trying to sound like at all, but obviously someone is going to take it that way. But just by being in shape, you are now ascending past the average person, because look at the average person. They done tried all of these diets, quote unquote, for a week, a month at max. They probably did the whole stupid ass New Year's resolution, which is coming up, and they went to the gym for a week and stopped. But here you are, 6 months, a year, forever in, and you're doing it. And it's, even though you're not saying anything, you could just be sitting there. You could just be around these people. Just by you being around them, and for example, everybody else is pigging out, eating some sort of slop, and here you are eating something healthy. Here you are eating lean cuts of meat with some veggies on the side. Or here you are eating blueberries or a peach instead of a honey bun and a cupcake. Then they're gonna be like, what? Oh no, he or she's doing too much, and I don't like that. This is exactly what's going on internally. Okay, do not let it stop you. Do not let it hinder you. Keep going. Peace.